idea what this coral looked like when it was freshly imported, but I've got it at a really, really good spot. Can't wait to see what it develops into. So this is an assortment of the other corals placed high up on the frag rack, and with a funky little Monty and a couple zoanthic frags, along with a zoanthic that I had before. So I'm not sure what these corals are supposed to look like, what these zoanthic polyps are supposed to look like. One of them is pink with a little bit of a yellow center, and the other one is a very unique lavender purple, almost a lilac, with kind of a green skirt and green tentacles around the sides of it. So very interested to see what these polyps are going to do, especially in this high light environment where they can get all the light, food, and flow that they need. And then the only monotora I received is this curious, cute pink frag that has very small yellow polyps. Chris told me that this coral actually didn't look anything like this when he first got it. He went through an episode and completely transformed, so again, looking forward to seeing what this guy does. Now this coral is a complete stunner. I'm talking about the Euphilia on my other frag rack. Now despite the color, just an absolutely ludicrous shade of like a neon yellow orange gold, really hard to pin down. I mean, I have some green Euphilias in my tank, but this thing's got some really cool color. Besides that, it's actually believed to perhaps be a new species because I think it has the skeleton of like a wall hammer, but it has almost like these frog's comb-like tentacles. I can't remember exactly what Vincent called this because it came from Bali Aquarium, but it's not a single branch. It's actually kind of a sliver of its meandering wall. But the color is really cool, and again, I'm saying this about a lot of the frags. Can't wait to see what it'll turn into. And a couple of war corals that definitely need to cook under these lights for a while to see what they're going to turn into. The coral I was most excited about adopting is this beautiful, non-photosynthetic Truncado flabellum coral. It's very thin, but kind of wedge-shaped, and has this huge polyp that comes out sometimes. And these polyps have on these little spots that are the spheres, the acrospheres, that have the Mysis in them. So it's also got kind of like a white and red candy cane stripe appearance going on. It's not really pronounced. So I've got this guy right now actually underneath one of my other corals, right near the front of the glass where I can take a good look at him and make sure that he gets a lot of food. So very mission accomplished by receiving this guy in good shape. So two other corals that I kind of ran out of room for on the regular frag rack is, it looks like one small piece of a Micromusa and then a double-colored Fabia, maybe a Goniastria of some sort. So the Goniastria actually has a beautiful green coloration with these green stripes radiating from the center, and kind of a yellow-orange mouth that I couldn't quite put my finger on. So yeah, these corals also look beautiful. And the other one is this Micromusa that it's a weird species that's often confused with like a Fabia or Vivides, but it has this green, neon green outer edge and kind of a pink mouth. So I started them off down in the gravel, but then I ended up actually putting these on magnets and put them on the glass along with a couple other corals. You know you're running out of room when you come up with the most creative ways to place corals on the back glass. So these are actually all on magnetic frag discs, where their discs have actually been glued to magnets so I can position things around the back of the tank. So that clean white disc at the top is actually a kind of a rainbow style Goniaphora with really, really small polyps. As you guys have been following along, you know that I'm really hot for Gonies. And although it looks like a Goni, all the way to the right, in the green with kind of red colors, is a Madrasis, really unique species. It kind of looks like a Goni, but actually prefers lower flow and lower light, but it should develop even crazier colors than any Goni you've ever seen. Last but certainly not least is a beautiful frag of red Anacropora. See, when I pulled this coral out, fresh out of the bag in the live stream, there's no way to tell what it was besides an Anacropora. But I saw some red Anacropora at MACNA, so this is a coral that was actually on my wish list, and I'm so thrilled to have a piece of it now. It should be a fast growler, so I should be able to share some of this back with Chris and some of my local friends in no time. found myself in Brisbane on the east coast of Australia, and I've got one day and we've got a whirlwind schedule packed in for this final day here in Australia. So I'm actually at a really, really awesome shop. I spent a lot of time here last night looking around, and this is a reefer shop, so packed with corals, packed with lots of great fish, and you can tell that a lot of love goes into this store. This is a Gallery Aquatica, and man, I can't wait to show you what's inside. You know this place is legit because they have, you know, the coral posters and manna shrimp posters here, so let's go inside and show you what it's all about.
Imagine what a new color can do to transform the home you love. Certa Pro Painters is...
So this is Gallery Aquatica. That's the name of the store, right? Alright, just want to make sure I get that right. I've been going to so many shops lately, you don't want to mess it up. So right when you walk in, you're just like pretty much like overwhelmed with overflowing shelves of products. I don't think I've seen so many products packed into such a small spot, but they are packed to the gills. And it's always a pleasure to walk in and see some of your work. Here's a Blue Facts comic book about blue tangs, produced by reef builders and the Colorado organization Reef Aquatic Life. Made it all the way here in Australia. So, man, we're just taking a quick peek at the products we have going on here.